Now, why are you pouring that in a cup? It's already in a drinkable device. You know what I mean? A drinkable vehicle, if you will. Okay, for sure, man. Fuck me, I guess. I'm just trying to make your life a little one less cup to have to waste. One less cup for a sea turtle to die on. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, for sure, man.
I recycle.
I feel like this hat goes very well with the Bill Murray.
That's gay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shipwreck Show. I am your host. It's Xander, aka your friendly neighborhood emo dad. And you can find me on the corner of Ocean Avenue and the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Joining me tonight, we have the man who is in charge of tonight's music. It is Devin Brevin, the dude. Devin, how's it going,
I'm in
man?
charge
How's
of
your weekend?
tonight's music. What the hell?
You'll see. You'll see. You'll
It's
see what I'm talking about.
it
What
was
you'll
it was a
come to
good.
find out now that we're moving forward with me as perma host for this show is that each time I introduce you guys, it's going to be pertaining to the topic. So, how was your
Okay,
weekend, buddy?
okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was good, dude. I let's see, what did I do? Saturday, the weather sucked ass here. Actually, it was miserable.
I heard you guys had like
So,
a dip in temperature, right?
Yeah.
dude, it was in the 50s again, and it was like stormy weather for most of the weekend. We had like 3 inches of water on the roadways. It was crazy. So I slept all
Yeah.
day and just kind of like played Magic and did some chores around the house. Yesterday I
Okay.
went over to my parents' house because I'm going to be moving back in with them for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So was getting some
I was
stuff
on the
taken
move.
care of over there, getting things
Yeah.
prepped. Um,
Yeah, it's
you
wild
know,
that you guys had that dip in temperature because like literally like kind of like the eastern portions, we've just got like a heat wave advisory for this next week. It's supposed to be really bad. I mean, it's been getting pretty bad. Like yesterday, we went out to the movies, saw How to Train Your Dragon. Good movie, by the way.
Good movie.
Check out the review over at 20,000 Films Out of the Sea. But when we left the movie theater, the thermometer on my car, it was reading 106. Like, my God.
No,
you
man.
want to hear
Lydia
something
was
crazy?
not having it. What's up?
Want to hear something crazy? It got up to 80 degrees today, but not that hot. It's like my favorite temperature actually. Like 80, 85 is my favorite personally. But
It's
it
too hot for me.
started off at 50 degrees. 50 degrees. We had a 30-degree temperature difference today, which is wild.
Up until I want to say up until about maybe about a few weeks ago, it was like mornings were roughly like high 50s, low 60s, and then it would just ramp up by noon, up to like probably at peak like 85, 88 or so. I only
Mm.
up until recently has it been getting like into the 90s and hundreds. It's bad. UV index is high too, so wear your sunscreen, folks.
Yeah.
Also, we
Damn.
have the man who is in charge of the snacks tonight. It is Mr. Ocean Shrine Ernell Pearson. Hello,
Yes,
dude.
sir. The snack who smiles back. Yeah, man. It's a good old Monday.
Good on Monday.
I
Yeah.
got Devin, dude. I got Devin.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's been a productive day, dude. And I got a lot done today. I'm actually pretty stoked about it. I like woke up at like maybe like 6, and I was like, I gotta get shit done, and got up and finished up the last like half of the thumbnail I had to make for Songs from the Abyss this morning. Got that bad boy up and loaded, and then I
Mhm.
pretty much just been like video editing like for the remainder of the day. I got like a clip done for D&D. Got a bunch of like clips done for
Nice.
a video that me and Marilyn made. And then I played some rematch, dude. I've been playing rematch for the past couple of hours, dude. It's that's a fucking game, man.
Rematch is the game to
That
play.
last game we played, that last match was crazy,
That was
boys.
nuts, dude. That was
Dude,
nuts,
I'm
man.
telling you, that is what the game is all about. I don't care if you're still learning the game and stuff like that, or the controls are kind of like janky for you and you're still getting used to it and stuff like that. Listen, man, when you lock in with your crew and you finally pull off a win, it is so rewarding, man. Like it's
See,
been revitalizing and
just-
rekindling like this love for soccer.
I just need
in me,
people.
like just
I just need people to be cool, okay? Because like I was hesitant to play it at first because as an
Mhm.
Islander, my ancestors find out that I'm playing a soccer game instead of rugby game. It's a little bit problematic, right? But I just need people to be cool and just like don't tell my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Just like don't let them know. You know what I mean? Like
hey,
I'll
you
keep
know
I
what?
feel like
Why
they
don't
already
we
know.
reach out? Let's reach out to Slow Clap. Maybe Slow Clap should be the new leader in sports games, and let's get a rugby game going.
Mm. Mm. Maybe they should
Hmm?
Can I like
I'm
directional
just
like
saying.
control my elbows? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, dude. No, that's the right trigger, left or right trigger, left trigger.
It's crazy
Yeah,
how
yeah.
this game like feels like so because I've played some other like soccer games before. It's like crazy how like this
Mhm.
game feels so much more like intuitive as a soccer game than actual soccer games.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everything just like
It's
feels
it
right.
feels more immersive than anything
Yeah. Like you have like way more
because
control.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's kind of like it reminds me of like when Skate first came out, Like how they completely changed how we approach the controls for this character that we're playing as
Yeah,
to make
right.
it feel a little bit more realistic or a little bit more because like we're controlling certain aspects of our character in a soccer match that before, like if you're playing FIFA or whatever, you don't normally get that kind of immersion. So it was really cool to see.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, man. It's
but
fun.
yeah, rematch is fun. And unfortunately, we are without our
Yeah.
yes, Devin?
Yeah, okay.
I forgot to mention in regards to you saying I am in charge of the music tonight. I did want to put out a little thing there. Glass Eater came out with a new
Oh,
music video this weekend.
that
Sure
is
did.
true. That is
Yeah, sure
true.
did actually. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
saw the I
different
saw
than everything else we've done.
the visuals on Instagram. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. We had our friend Dave. He goes by the moniker Exit Hands. He put together a cinematic uh video for us, and it's pretty cool. It's thematic with the song, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Go check it out. It's called the song's called Dagger. So band's
Knife.
Glass Eater.
Pull a knife.
No.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
This is
This
knife.
is a
It's
knife.
not a
No,
knife.
Glass Eater
Yeah,
Dagger.
no,
Go
we
check
are.
it out. It's pretty cool.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. It is pretty cool. Thanks, Dave. We are without our the guy who's in charge of sending out invitations and the guy that is in charge of drinks because this is the Shipwreck Show where once a week, every week, various members of the Good Kraken crew gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenpods where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services. You can also support us by joining the GK community over on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in the description section below, then following and subscribing to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, also, I missed my thing because this is the Shipwreck Show.
There you go. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there you
Thank you
go.
for that.
I got to
Yeah,
make sure I get the
thank you.
canon in. Gentlemen, actually, I probably should have just done it like this. Gentlemen,
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
We have some captains orders.
There you go.
Andrew
You should
was
just led with
talking
that.
to-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we have the latest episode of GKDR titled "Is Mind's Eye the Worst Game of 2025?" Devin, you want to answer that question real quick for our audience here?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I
Answer is unequivocally yes.
don't think there's much argument with that. Yeah.
How did
Sorry,
this happen? How did this
Pubmaster
happen?
Drax messaged me. I was distracted.
Sam,
Is-
get the fuck out of here, man.
Is Mind's Eye the worst game of 2025? Yes or no?
The worst? I feel like there's been a worse game.
I don't know, man.
Let me put it for you this way. Let me put it for you this way. This one is still up on store pages.
Okay, fair
enough.
Fair.
It ain't
Good
Concord.
argument. Good argument.
It ain't Concord.
Yep.
I'm not
Yep.
saying it's a good game by any means, but it's still up on store pages.
Yeah.
It got
Fair-
some
fair
issues.
enough.
It got some issues.
Yeah.
We also have session 18 of Songs from the Abyss available today, or actually yesterday, if you're watching this. Yeah, session 18. We did a thing with D&D. It's called The Hunter and the Anchorite. It's good stuff. Good stuff. If you've been following along thus far, let us know what you think. You know, what can we do differently? Tell me how
People seem
bad
to like
my
it.
Irish accent is. You know.
People like that that show.
Yeah. It's
It's all right.
I mean, I
It's
might be
alright.
biased. It might be our best piece of content that we offer. But you know, that's just me. That's just me. Second to the Shipwreck show.
Mhm.
I'm kidding. Your guys'
No, you're
shows
not
are
wrong.
lovely.
You're not wrong.
Also, fun fact. We have just announced this as of last week. Discord boosts will allow you subscriber access. So if you give us a boost in our Discord server, you will have access to all the subscriber goodies and stuff and things.
That's
and
right.
yeah, early access. It's great. So yeah.
That's right, baby.
Other than
That's
that, head on over to goodkraken.com for all the goodest Krakenist stuff that you need in your life, like all of our content or even merchandise that we've painstakingly worked hours and hours and hours and hours to provide for you. Please buy our stuff.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, man.
Give me monies. Give me monies, please.
Really though, it is
Moonies,
the best
as
way
they say
to
in
help
Kingdom
support us
Hearts.
here.
You know, they call it Moonies.
It is the best way to support
Money
us here
monies.
over at Good Kraken. And you also get something in return, which normally people are just like, hey, subscribe to me, give me your money, and then you get nothing in return. You can actually get some cool merchandise. So yeah, that is it for our captain's orders, my friends. Moving on to today's topic. Gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
gather with me if you will.
Oh, yes. I'm gathered.
It seems
I'm
that in
gathered.
our lifetime, we have all been to a party or two, maybe 3.
You can say.
And in our time at said parties, we have witnessed some behaviors that are rather unsavory. And
Mhm.
sometimes, miraculously, we have also seen some behaviors that were perhaps of the utmost eloquence, the pinnacle of party etiquette. And so here, I propose to you, gentlemen, that we establish the unofficial, official, unofficial, official GK guide to proper party etiquette. That's right. We are going to deliberate amongst ourselves to essentially provide a do's and don'ts list of what to do and not to do at a party
That's right.
through our terms. So I would like to start with someone who I think has probably seen some of the more obscene stuff, just given his day-to-day activities nowadays. And I'm totally not kink shaming or typecasting or any of that sort. But Ernell, I would like to start with you. What are like some do's and don'ts you have going into a party? Like, what are some things that you've seen at a party that are just like no, or versus, you know,
Well,
some
I
things that
think-
you've seen that is like That is a man to have of a party.
I think we should look first to see how we want to arrange this conversation in terms of are we making a like party etiquette like rule book, or are we just talking loosely about things that we've seen that were either cool up for parties or not cool for parties?
Oh, this is an actual rule book.
Okay, sweet. So
This is the official GK rule book.
so
for parties.
we can call this like the party 10 commandments, right? The 10 commandments of partying. I think when we can maybe even make it like, I don't know, what 12, right? Because there's 3 of us, right? So 4 each.
Given recent legislation in Texas, I'd like to move away from the commandment stock, but that's just
sure. I mean, well, what's an equivalent of the commandments, right?
just keep the GK party rule book.
Let's just call it the partier's guide to partying, right? We'll just call it that. Let's call it that.
There you go.
So here, let me get a doc open here. Right. Let's get a doc open.
Oh my God, you're opening the doctor?
Yeah, dude, we're gonna open up the doctor. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna open up that doctor. I gotta zoom out here because I zoom in real close to my docs. There you go. Okay. The Partier's Guide to Partying. There we go. So rule number 1. Let's start with that, right? Rule number 1. I would argue, and we can rearrange these two. There's room for us to top priority, less priority, right?
I don't think that there should be any certain like order. Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Like
we'll just put them up as they go.
One would trump the other. I think just general rules, like general guidelines, all across the board.
For sure. I would say that the first one I want to put in to our rule book here. Rule number 1: be fucking cool, man. Just be fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that one of my least. And I'll phrase it as be fucking cool, dude. One of my least favorite people at parties are the ones that are like overhype. You know what I'm talking about? Like the guy that's like spilling beer all over the place, is like talking to every girl that's in the place, throwing tables and shit, jumping on your like fuck that dude. I fucking hate that guy.
A loose cannon of sorts.
Yeah.
Those kind of people
Devin.
I usually handle. Personally,
no, for sure, dude. And that's what I mean. Is Garrick did make it. Garrick did make it. Oh, Garrick, hi. Hi,
the man who drinks.
Garrick made it in, dude. He got here. He's muted, but he's here.
Is he here?
He's here. He's muted.
He's muted.
Garrick, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, baby.
Yeah, he made it just in time. We have the man who is in charge of the beverages for tonight. It is the Vermilion Beard himself, Garrick Bartholomew Eaton. How's it going? How is it heating tonight? Man. So we just started
why am I in charge of beverages?
We're having
because
party.
Tonight we are going over our we're going over our partier's guide to partying. Proper party etiquette is the theme for tonight. We just started off. Ernell gave us a really good one to start off with, and it's be fucking cool, man.
Yep.
Be cool.
Just be cool. Don't be that fucking guy at the party. Cool. I mean, don't be that fucking guy. Nobody likes that.
Be cool, that's like the golden rule.
Yeah, I mean, like we're not doing this in any particular order, but I wanted to start it off strong, right? Because
we're listing rules.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, who's next?
Now I'll see you with the all hype guy. I do want to stick on this for a quick second.
Okay.
But I will also meet you on the opposite end. I'll meet you on the opposite end. This goes along with be fucking cool. I don't like the people that bring baggage to the party. The one that all of a sudden they have a couple of drinks and then all of a sudden they're either all up in their feelings or they get all upset and then they just bring.
Honestly, it's not even that. Like,
and it's just
like not even just being like, don't be a wet blanket. Like for sure.
Yeah,
but like blanket. I love that phrasing.
You gotta be able to fucking know your limits with your alcohol or substance
Yes.
consumption, depending on the party that
Mhm.
you're attending, that's your responsibility, attendee.
Dude, just like I said,
Yes,
just be fucking
yes.
cool, dude. Just be fucking cool. Like
Be
we don't
fucking cool,
need
man.
people
I
coming.
really like
We don't need people
that one.
coming to parties, freaking the fuck out, crying and being miserable, or being like the opposite, like freaking
Yeah.
the fuck out and having way too good of a time, right? Like we can all just be at an even keel.
Yeah, read the
Right.
room. Read the
Yeah.
room.
Devin, what's
Yeah.
Can I add
read
on
the
to this
fucking
one?
room. Be cool. Let's go, Devin.
If a recent ex is at the party, don't go.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't go. Don't go.
the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
the recent X
right.
thing for sure.
Make the call. Like, make the call. Like,
Yeah, and I it hasn't happened
that's
in
not
a long time, but I say that as the guy that's been at a party, and then all of a sudden, why is my ex here? All of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel like that kind of goes in with be fucking cool, because I feel like you should be able to be self-aware, like that's like be able to handle yourself. If you realize that your ex is at that party, be the bigger person and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna check out early because this is probably
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
out,
end
dude.
up
Like,
in
like
being
I
a
don't
good
want
thing,
to be around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
there's other
thanks
things
for
you can
having
do with your
me,
time. There's other things you can do with
Yeah.
your time.
Agreed.
Go
you
to
know?
PDX Sliders, just
Sleeve up a commander deck. Like you can do that.
yeah, man. Fucking paint your miniatures or something. Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
dude. Play some rematch.
play rematch with your homies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure,
dude.
exactly.
Because if you're friends with
Mhm.
us, at least one of us will be available for rematch. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
dude.
maybe. Like,
All right. So anyone else?
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, it
Who's
depends on the
next? Who
time.
wants to put down another list?
Yeah. Does anyone? I got one I can throw in the mix.
Okay.
It's
What do you
kind
got?
of like I feel like this might be kind of like something I grew up with, or kind of maybe even kind of like a heritage thing, because I have noticed like a lot of Asians do this, but it's never show up empty-handed.
Mm.
I always appreciate, like,
Always
even if
bring
it's like
something.
snacks, more drinks, like something. You can always bring something, like
Actually,
bring something to offer to the rest of. Like, one of my favorite things, honestly, is actually bringing like a card game or like a board game or something like that. Weirdly
Dude.
enough,
Speaking of that,
there's a lot of
I used to always bring Cards Against Humanity to parties with me.
that's what
there
my
you go.
family
There's a
does too.
lot
I
of
just bring
really
I
great
just
card
bring the
games
bigger,
that are
blacker box.
catered to
You know
a
what I'm
party
saying?
experience.
I
Yeah,
can't.
dude.
The bigger,
Mhm.
blacker
play that
box
fucking
with
game
all the
anymore.
different styles. Huh?
Garrick's
I
so
can't do
not
it. I
white.
can't
That's
anymore.
crazy, dude.
I can't fucking play Cards Against Humanity, bro.
Why, man? It's
I
so
haven't
much
played
fun.
it in years.
That's fine.
I don't know, man.
I will
There's just like
advocate.
there's a lot of party games that I love, and just like party activities that I enjoy. But Cards Against Humanity, that ship has sailed.
Sure,
in my opinion.
sure. That's fair. That's fair.
It
Old
has been
news.
around for quite a while, but I will say, and I might be kind of a noob for saying this, but Target actually has a pretty good selection of like games that you can bring to a party that are fun party games. But also, don't be afraid to go
I'm
to your
gonna
local
say
game
it.
shop.
Yep, I was gonna say, if you're gonna buy board games or trading cards or anything, please go to your local game shop. Find an LGS near you and buy there first. Support the
Welcome to
homies.
Good
You know what
Kraken.
I'm
We
saying?
support local.
Unless they increase the prices
Yep.
by 32%, and then maybe you can consider something
Yeah,
else.
sometimes they be fucking
Well,
doing that shit.
I've been trying to tell you where to go, Ernell. Yeah,
No, I know, but
there's very specific ones that will try and take advantage of people.
for sure. You get my point though. That there are some LGSs that maybe
Welcome to Good Kraken, where we support good local.
Yep. Yeah. If you're in the Portland area, which I know a lot of you that listen to this are, go to my 3 favorite local game shops, actually 4. Portland Game
maybe
Store,
5.
Red Castle,
Possibly even 6.
Oh, Red Castle.
Cloud Cap.
Ugh.
No, Red Castle's
Cloud
got
Cap.
good price. Yeah.
Red
Cloud Cap
Castle
is amazing. It's
man.
probably
Sometimes it ain't about the prices, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Everyone outside of Portland, apparently,
Castle.
fuck you.
Red Castle, actually, they buy singles for the most out of any shop I go to as well, or no, if you want to sell any of
They
your
do.
stuff.
I used to buy from Red Castle all the time.
And also, Mox Boarding House downtown. That place actually has really good pricing. They have pretty good food. I wouldn't say really good food, and it's just a good environment. They don't let sweaties in there.
So
So
now I
you
need
can't
you to
go
reach out
anymore,
to
or
each
what?
of these.
Oh no, I go. When I say
I need
sweaties, I mean
you-
hygiene.
I need you to reach out to all of these establishments now and ask them to sponsor us. And if they don't sponsor us, we will be cutting them out of this episode.
Yeah, we'll be cutting.
Yeah,
out
we're gonna
Garrick
cut all
post.
that.
Yeah,
You-
sorry guys.
No, yeah, no sponsorship
Garrick,
or
do you
affiliation.
have
Those are
any?
just places I like to go.
For now, I'll be contacting
Garrick,
them.
do you have any proper party etiquette you would like to lay before us?
Yeah, man, know when to fucking leave.
No, no Irish
Dude, that is
goodbyes.
Don't be the
solid
last
one.
guy. Don't be the last guy at the party.
You don't even know.
Please.
You can Irish goodbye. I don't give a shit how you
Oh,
leave. Just know
I
when
stand
to
by
fucking
Irish
like
goodbye.
understand when the party is over. Like, don't be
Okay.
that guy.
Know when to leave.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, know when to
Yeah.
leave. You gotta
Know
know
when to hold
like, you gotta
them.
know when, like,
know
the-
when to fold them.
Yeah, and know when to hold them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Know
Like,
when to
know
walk
when, know
away.
when we're ready to call it quits.
I am 110% a supporter of the Irish goodbye. I am known to consistently do that throughout my
That
partying
is
days.
so
That was
not
like my
surprising.
go-to.
Jesus Christ.
And it would be so funny too, because like I'd always get like the text from like whoever was like my closest friend at said party was like, "Yo, what happened to you? Or you kind of just disappeared." I was like, I was getting a headache, and I just had a dip, or like
Hey,
I was kind of hungry and I didn't want to wait for the pizza, so I just like went and got McDonald's or some shit like that, and I
if the party's good enough, everyone will be so drunk that it's all an Irish goodbye. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's true. It depends on who you ask.
Devin's turn. What are you adding to the board, butter? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Fake partier.
No, I'm thinking because I'm thinking just because
I know.
a lot of things I would say have already been said.
Yeah.
If you make a mess, clean it the fuck up.
Clean.
That's a big
up
one. That's a big
after
one.
yourself. I like it.
After yourself. Yeah.
You know how many times I've
And
had people just fuck up, and I've walked back into my kitchen and I was doing blended margaritas, and somebody tried to blend a margarita and they just got shit everywhere, all over the counters and stuff, and
Brother.
just didn't even bother to tell me or clean it up or anything. You know what I mean? Didn't even attempt to. They just
Mhm.
left it all dripping off the side of my fucking counters.
Mhm.
I'm looking at you,
I would
Jeff.
like to add a sub. Fuck you, Jeff. I would like to
My name.
I love you, Jeff.
add
though.
a subsection to that. So, was this rule number 4?
Yeah. Currently 4.
So, rule number 4, subsection A. If you happen to stay the night at said place, help them clean up after. Like, help them clean up in the morning before you leave.
Which leads perfectly into rule number 5, and which I was going to bring up is if they're asleep, don't fuck with them. I hate
dude,
the people that fuck with the guy that's sleeping. Okay, it's churlish.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
silly.
Like that.
We're all adults here. Okay. I wake up every day at 5:30 a.m. for fucking work. Okay. If I go to your party and it's 10 and I'm tired, I'm gonna take a nappy nap. And if I wake up to a dick
hold on.
drawn on my face,
Wait.
I swear to fucking God, I will never come to one of your parties again. Okay. Period.
Hold up. You're still going to parties?
No, I don't. But that's my point, though, because I
don't know.
I've had too many.
I was about to say.
Kinda.
I was
We
about to
host a
say,
lot
I'm
of
like,
them.
because I remember those days, because but I was still very much a kid when that shit happened to me, because and so like, but at the same time, like, I get what you're saying, like, don't fuck with, because I remember
Just don't fuck with people.
my first party that I got like blackout I woke up and we was with all my lifeguard buddies. But I was the first to pass out. And I woke up and I got dicks literally all over me. And I had to like scrub them all off, and I thought I had gotten all of them. And then we had to go to work the next morning.
Yeah.
And luckily it was like one of the days where the pool was closed. We were just doing like pool maintenance and stuff like that. Come to find out, I still had a penis on the back of my neck that I had missed because I didn't fucking see it. I was like, fucking god damn it. And it's just like, it's one of those things where it's just like, it might be funny for you guys at the time, but then like there are real world ramifications afterwards. Okay?
Yeah. Don't be that fucking guy.
All right, so where are we at now?
Okay, so we are rule number 6. And I would say
Rule
that
number
is
6.
Xander's turn now.
Yeah. I got this one. Okay. If you are the one who has the access to a guitar, do not be the one to initiate breaking out the guitar and playing songs.
I'm gonna label this as don't be guitar guy.
Yes.
Here comes Devin. Here comes
like,
Devin.
It's totally fine if
the
people
real
start
life
getting
guitar
onto this
guy.
topic of music.
No,
I know. Devin has his hand up. And I'm ignoring it on purpose. I will answer it.
No, I have a comment on this.
I will come back to you in a second. Okay? Let me finish my thought.
He wants to defend. He wants to defend himself.
It is okay if...
No, I'm not defending. It
is okay if music has been brought up on topic. You guys are talking about songs, and then you had like someone had mentioned like let's say you're at a place and your guitar is there or whatever, and you had mentioned that you play guitar, and then someone else says, "Oh, why don't you just break that out and let play something?" And you feel comfortable enough in doing so. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, but don't bring it upon yourself because you are just exuding like, I just want all the attention on me. Like, it is just like, it's an ick. It's an ick.
Okay, Devin, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I fucking hate it when people ask me to play guitar at a party. I fucking hate it.
I love that for you.
I'm not there to be
the give and take.
I'm not there to be people's
give and take
form of entertainment for the night. I'm there to relax and hang out with my friends. If there happens to be a bunch of instruments around though, and people are all getting on instruments, then I'm more inclined. I did that at someone's birthday party like 2 months ago. I showed up. There was a drum set, guitars, bass, and it was all rigged up to like a whole like recording system. And then the guy's birthday, he looks at me, Saba, our friend Sam, and a couple other people, and they're like, "You guys all play music? It's my birthday. I want you guys to play for me." That's fine. That's fine. And we actually recorded the session.
Yeah, an impromptu jam session is peak. Impromptu jam sessions are fucking money.
Don't hand me acoustic guitar at your fucking normie ass party and ask me to play fucking songs for you. I'm not gonna play you any fucking Green Day or Weezer or anything like that for you. All right, fuck off. All right, get that shit out of here. I'm not fucking playing you AC/DC or whatever the fuck you normies listen to.
It's confirmed. Devin doesn't know how to play any Weezer.
I don't. I don't. I've never cared to try learn. I do know a lot of Green Day though. And some Foo Fighters.
I think most of us know some Green Day on guitar.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Foo Fighters.
All right, who's next? I think it's Garrick. I think it's Garrick's turn.
I think it's Garrick. Yes. Garrick, what do you got for us?
In the same vein of don't be the guitar guy. If you are past the aux cord at any moment during the party, don't play whack ass shit. Either play safe shit or good shit. This is not the time to bust out your fucking check out my friends, homies, fucking band. Don't do that. Like I'm sure your friends and your homies got rad bands. Like I'm sure everybody's chill. that is not the time to be doing that shit. Like that is a when broached sort of topic. Like play party bangers, play good, like play safe shit, play house music, fucking. But don't be that guy that like slips in like their own music or like literally will change if the party is playing house music, don't you dare fucking put some country bullshit on. Like don't you be a vibe killer with the music. Don't do it.
This might go back
I think
to
the best way of saying that.
Devin, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the best way of saying that is keep the music on the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yep,
who it
100%.
is, as long as it's on the vibe. That's it.
Yeah, don't be trying you get the aux cord.
I think
please.
that's the rule. Keep the music on the vibe.
Harkens back
Yeah,
to
if the host
rule
started,
number
the
one.
host picks the music, right? The host picks the music, and then like if you get past the opportunity or you get added to the jam session, you can add shit to the queue. You just keep stuff on vibe.
I labeled it as be a good DJ.
Yeah, be a good DJ.
Yep.
That's a good way to say it.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say keep it on vibe, but
Yeah, keep on vibe for sure. Yeah, that's the vibe, guys.
I need to grab some more.
all right.
Speaking of
hold
vibe, I
on.
need to grab.
No,
More
it's your
drink.
turn, Devin. It's your turn, goddammit.
I thought
And
it's
we
your
lost him.
turn.
You better give us a goddamn rule before you
No,
go.
I'm here.
No, it's your turn, Devin.
Give us a rule before you go. Let us deliberate your rule.
Don't hit on people's partners.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know them and you hear about somebody being with somebody, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
It's not hard to know.
Or girl.
For real, that is something that I've seen a lot of actually. Weirdly enough, and I'm just like,
I see your don't flirt with partners at don't flirt with somebody else's partner at a party and raise you the party isn't your dating site.
I like that phrasing.
yeah.
Party isn't your dating site. I like that. That's good.
Like,
It's a little
it's
more all-encompassing, right?
Right?
Yeah,
Like I'm not saying don't connect, don't flirt, don't mingle. That shit's all okay. But if you're talking to like a new person, right? Each and every time you come to a party or multiple people in like one party and like people are starting to pick up what you're fucking putting down and it's not on the level, don't do that shit. Like, don't be that person that's just like hopping around a room trying to like literally just get whatever they can get to come their way. Like, that's super duper not okay. Like, this is not your place to get your next relationship. This is a place for people to feel safe and hang out.
Yeah.
It's like one thing if you and somebody actually end up clicking and vibing hard, because that does happen.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Like,
You know,
you kick it off,
That's
kick it off.
literally
Right?
how
But,
Garrick met his wife. That's literally how Garrick
quite
met his
literally.
wife.
But I did not go to that party with the intention of meeting or talking to anybody with the intent of seeking a party. It was a complete fucking happenstance.
Yeah.
Ill intent brings ill will.
Deep, dude. That's so deep.
We do love our sayings here. Kraken.
Deep. Put that on a coffee mug.
It's been done. It's been done. Ernell, it's back to you, right?
Yes, it is. I'm trying to. I have one in my brain that I'm trying to gauge how to go about this reasonably, right? I'm gonna put this down on the table, and I need you guys to correct the angles here, right? Because I feel like it's a little bit.
Okay.
It's a little bit.
Oh, so we're playing Tangent.
high. It's just a little bit like high tense, right? It's like I'm not meaning it to be abrasive, but it's a little abrasive. Okay, so I just need you guys to come in and clean up the edges here a little bit for me. Okay,
Okay, so that would be
Okay.
on these two. I'm also abrasive, so
Yeah. Don't shit up the party. Can I? So you see what I mean?
yeah.
You see
Oh
what I
my
mean?
god.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I get 100%. 100%. Look, listen to me very closely. If you be feeling away and you are at my home
Yeah.
and I am hosting a party for you and you blow up my fucking toilet, you're uninvited to the next party. Don't shit at my house. And I need to make a clarification. Now, this isn't saying don't make a poop, right? Like, because we need to be clear here. There's a difference between taking a poop and taking a shit.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Don't shit at somebody's house. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't shit
Yeah.
at somebody's house, right? Like, if I can smell your business, if I can smell the business of a possible stranger through the door of a two-story home, right? You need to be shitting in a safe space, and that needs to be your own house.
Xander, okay, you're trying to clean this up a little bit here.
just to see if I can maybe kind of clean this up. Not necessarily clean it up, because I'm not gonna be the one cleaning up. You're gonna be the one cleaning up, because subsection whatever of number this rule is, see the rule that says clean up after yourself. Okay, if by any chance, like if in case of emergency and you cannot make it out of said party or whatever, okay, you need to, 1, clean up after yourself, and 2, be the bigger person and go to the host of said parties and explain and say, hey, listen, there was an incident, but I took care of it.
Honestly, even that, it's too much.
That is
It's
like
too. It's not. It's
literally
too much.
That
It's
is
too much.
But the
Because,
only
like,
reason
look,
I say
you
that
don't know-
is because that is
You don't know what sort of
absolute
water
worst-case
pressure
scenario.
or toilet model somebody has at somebody else's home. I don't know what sort of huge.
You
I don't
might
know what
have the
sort of fat
G67.
fucking
You might have the
dumpies
G67.
you're taking at your house, right? Right? Don't be like, you can't. What if you have to like shit, and I mean shit, and you go to a party and they have one of those dual water saver flushers? If you do that, you're not shitting at that house. If you shit in a house with a with a water saver flusher, you're asking for a bad time. You can't shit in those. Those aren't for shitting. Those toilets aren't for shitting. Those are for petite folk who poop only. Like you can't be 6 beers deep and then shitting. Like you don't know. There's too many variables. Okay, respect yourself and the host, and just go. It is better to shit your pants on the way home than it is to have to ask for that plunger. All right,
Garrick, I love you.
All right. Well, I guess
My man said these bowls aren't made for shitting.
I guess the
that's
rule
just
actually
what
wasn't all that
they'll
bad.
do.
I suppose. Xander, your turn, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna switch gears here just a little bit. I'm just turn it just a little bit here. What are some must-have foods at the party?
Oh, so we're not going to add on to the rule list for a second. Okay.
I'm changing it on you. Yeah, I'm changing it up on you. What is something that you must have at the party, food-wise? What is something that if you're at this party and they do not have said food item, you're going to be extremely, extremely, extremely disappointed?
This might be contentious.
Ooh, I have one off the bat. And
right,
it's
Garrick.
actually not even for me, but I do look forward at parties. If I don't go to a party, not even as a consumer of this food, but if I go to your party and I notably don't see like a vegan or vegetarian option, red fucking flag.
You're judging people. Yeah, for sure. That's fair.
And honestly, those should be some of the easiest snacks to have at a party too. Like 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Like I usually I always make sure there's like chips and salsa. I always make sure there's, like hummus. to with like tasty hors d'oeuvres and like, you know, a charcuterie board could be for everybody, you know.
Yeah, love a good
you know, stuff
charcuterie
like
See,
that.
dude.
see, it's interesting that Devin says
Yeah,
that.
I love
'cause
charcuterie.
the one food item I think, like honest to God, I would put money on this. The one food item that every single party has to have is chips. I think that's just like the bare
Chips.
minimum, right?
Yeah.
Like if you
You better
can't even
have
do
chips.
fucking chips,
Chips
what
and
are you
salsa,
doing, dude? You can get them
barbecue.
for $2 at Winco for a huge fucking family bag. You can't afford $6 in chips to feed your party. Like that's crazy to me, dude.
Anytime I throw a barbecue, I always buy a few Beyond Meat patties and a few Beyond Meat hot dogs just in case. Even if it's just a pack of each, I always buy them and I keep them handy just in case if somebody shows up that I don't know who is vegan or something.
Mm-hmm.
So those options are always there, you know. And
Attaboy.
I'll even at the barbecue I use, I have a little hot plate side to it. I'll bust out the grill skillet and I'll grill them up for them and stuff like that on the grill skillet
I
right
thought
there. So that way they don't even have to worry about it touching the
Devin
you know,
had the
like with the
chance to
meat.
do the funniest thing ever and say something crazy like, yeah, and then I put it on the same griddle that I put all the regular hamburgers on so that they can even taste like actual meat, right? Like,
Oh, my
No,
Missed
dude,
out there.
I have too many friends who
Well-
are vegetarian and vegan. Also, like I've
Yeah.
had some vegan sausage and use that shit for breakfast before when I'm cooking for
Shit's
homies
good.
and stuff in the
Shit's
morning.
good, man.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good.
On that note, one thing that I will say, when we were getting the it's not Factor. It was another one of those like pre-prepped meal subscription services. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but they did this one. It was a pulled jackfruit stuffed poblano
Ooh,
pepper
yeah, I've
kind of
had
deal.
jackfruit.
And it was my first
Oh my
time ever
jackfruit.
having like pulled jackfruit because it's like it's supposed to emulate kind of like
Pulled
pulled
pork.
pork,
Yeah.
like barbecue pulled pork. And my God, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I would
My
get
buddy
that
Aaron
all the
made
fucking
that
time.
for me.
Dude, fucking pulled jackfruit barbecue style is God. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. But I do want to say my kind of like it's not I guess yeah, you could say it's a rule, like bring your own water and make sure you stay hydrated. Like kind of like one and the same. Like just stay hydrated throughout the night.
Stay hydrated.
I think is a very important tip. Because I can't stress enough. I've had some of the worst hangovers in my life. To me, obviously. Like I'm just like, but I've had some where I'm just like, I feel like death. Nothing in the world matters anymore. I hate everything. I don't want to move, but I have to throw up. Like it gets bad. So I want to stress that please stay hydrated.
All right. Well, Garrick, your turn, sir.
I've been trying to ponder on what my next one might be. What do we have so far? Give me a quick little rundown and give me a
So,
reminder.
rule number 1, be fucking cool, dude. Rule number 2, never come empty-handed.
Yeah.
Rule number 3, know when to leave. Number 4, clean up after yourself. Number 5, if they're asleep, don't fuck with them. Rule number 6, don't be guitar guy. Number 7, be a good DJ. Number 8, the party isn't your dating site. Number 9, don't shit at the party. Number 10, stay hydrated in all caps. And now rule number 11. I've got 2 good ones in my brain. I'm just waiting to see if one of you guys tag it before I do.
I'm trying to I guess I'm coming up with a little bit of a blank.
Okay, here I'll toss you
Alright.
a ball. Right, there's one rule at parties that I feel is super duper slept on. We all know it morally. It shouldn't be happening. Right? Don't drink and drive. If you're drunk, stay there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's like one of those things that like you wish
Yeah.
you didn't. Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't have to say it, but you should. Yeah. Yeah. Don't please. Yeah. Please God, don't drink and drive. Yeah. And I would argue that that is, and I'm going to say it, and people, you can think what you want about this, but this is just how I see it. That is just as much your responsibility as the host
Yep.
as it is your guests.
Yep.
Like, do what you
Mhm.
need to do. Like they are coming to your house to be safe, and they are under your care until they leave that fucking building, man. And like that's how I see it. Like, don't be afraid to collect some keys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah, I
can't
was
tell
about to
you how
say,
many
on that
times.
note, growing up, my best friend, he was half German, and his mom would always host a annual Oktoberfest party at their house. And right when you walk in, like she would ask, like, "Hey, you drinking tonight?" Like, he's like, and she was totally cool with like it, like if we were like, like roughly like 17, 18 years old, if we had a few drinks or whatever. But the rule was, "Hey, are you drinking tonight?" Yeah, your keys are going in the bowl. There's a big ass bowl right by the front door. Drop your keys right there. You are not to touch your keys until the next morning.
Yeah. Agreed, man.
And I was like, you know what? That's fine. I totally understand.
I
And
like it.
she was super cool about it too. It's just like listen, you guys are like basically everything Garrick said. Like, you're under my roof, okay? You are under our care. All right. So if anything were to happen to you, that is our responsibility. So we're gonna do the right thing, and you're gonna drop your keys over in the bowl. We're gonna have a good time. All right. All right.
Yeah, I saw some phrasing someone put it a long while back. It was like, if you can't afford an Uber, you can't afford to drink.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that too. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like,
I mean,
wow,
it makes
yeah,
sense.
that's
Absolutely.
100% true. 100% true.
Yeah.
Devin was going to chime in for a second.
Yes. Yes.
You guys already went over what I was gonna say. So
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Devin, your turn.
Yeah. I think
Devin, go ahead. We're still lagging a little bit really hard. So we're
Okay.
just
yeah, I was gonna say I'm having some connection issues on my end, so
Mm.
it looks like.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Devin.
Don't show up with your fucking animal, dog or cat or whatever. Just don't bring an animal to the party without like talking to the host of the party. Because people will do that. They'll just bring their dogs without even asking.
I don't even I
Yeah.
would contest
Really?
that, like,
that person.
I've never once come across.
there's some guy. There is the guy. I would maybe even contest that, like, even if you talk to the host, you probably shouldn't be bringing your animal, to be honest. It's just not a place for your pet, you know what I mean? Like, they could get hurt.
I mean, I've yeah, I will bring Amos if it's a barbecue, if
Yeah,
it's like
sure.
got an outdoor element. But I always ask, and usually it's people who know my dog, already. And Amos is really chill. He's probably one of the most well-behaved dogs ever. So it, it's like a
It's also
no-brainer.
probably because
But
he's
don't
Instagram
don't just
famous.
randomly show up. Yeah, yeah. But like, just don't randomly show up without talking to the host. You know how many times I've had people bring dogs to like parties I've thrown. They're like, "Oh, he's chill. You got dog." I'm like, "You didn't talk to me about this." And then their dog is being all aggressive with my dog and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's annoying. That's fucking annoying.
That's what I mean, man. It's like you never know. Like, I mean, like, a barbecue can maybe be argued to be like a family gathering, right? Because like that happens a lot. But when we're talking like party, like, I feel
Oh no,
so
Amos has
terrible.
been at parties.
I'm not saying that he hasn't. I'm saying that, like, maybe
I also don't go to fucking
yeah. He doesn't go to fucking.
I just here's the thing. My dog's not aggressive. He's not going to be aggressive today. I can guarantee that 100%. You know, other people can't. And I'm tired of people who say, "Oh, he's not aggressive," and then they're fucking aggressive.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I think for one last rule, because I think that this is important, because I have been to enough parties that have had someone that broke this rule, and it immediately makes things awful. Seriously, bro, no weapons.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
fucking
that was my
Jesus
next rule.
Christ.
Dude, really,
Don't,
dude?
yeah,
Fuck that guy.
yeah. Don't
Fuck
fucking be that
hard.
guy.
Yeah. The times I've gone to parties and there was a dude who was jacking around with a fucking knife, or a dude who like pulled out a gun to like fucking joke around with his friend or some shit like that. Dude, fucking go. Get out. Man, you're not wanted here. Like,
Yeah.
It just like so quickly like dampens the mood, because now everyone feels like they're in danger. You know what I mean? Because like now everyone thinks that you're gonna be the drunk douchebag that's gonna be fiddle fucking around, and then you're gonna accidentally hurt someone, and nobody wants that there. Nobody wants. Just keep it at fucking
Yeah,
home.
or you're gonna be that embarrassing idiot that shoots off like their own ass cheek or some stupid shit.
Right.
Like just
Yeah.
it's just a huge no. Like just don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Like
So-
I don't care how
Don't do it, man.
firearm safe
Don't.
you think you are. Like I don't care that you have your concealed carry. I don't care that you think you're being safe. Like if you're going into an environment with a bunch of people that are inebriated, including yourself, like leave that shit the fuck at home.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Xander, would
Or at
you
least
like?
your
I
fucking car.
unfortunately
If you can't be that person.
Yeah, just leave it in the car. Leave it in the car.
Yeah. I unfortunately come from my hometown. There were a lot of people, a lot of gentlemen that would brag about that shit. Like fucking, I got a homemade pipe bomb in my fucking car. I'm like, the fuck, dude? Like, go home. Why the fuck are you here, bro?
All right,
Like,
Cletus. All right, man.
okay. But so Ernell, the keeper of the list, would you mind reading off our official unofficial rule book for proper party etiquette?
That's right, Xander. The Partier's Guide to Partying. Rule number 13. Seriously, bro, no weapons. Rule number 12. Keep your animal at home. Rule number 11. Don't drink and drive. All caps. All caps. Jesus Christ, all caps. Number 10. Stay
Yeah.
hydrated.
Underline in bold, italicized.
Rule number 9. Don't shit at the party. Rule number 8. The party isn't your dating site. Rule number 7. Be a good DJ. Rule number 6, don't be a guitar guy. Rule number 5, if they're asleep, don't fuck with them. Rule number 4, clean up after yourself. Rule number 3, know when to leave. Rule number 2, never come empty-handed. And rule number 1, be fucking cool, dude. Be cool.
And there you have it. That is the GK's guide to proper party etiquette, because this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, various members of the GK crew gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way, like
That's right.
partying.
Like partying.
If you
Very
like
sheesh.
what you heard, you can get even more over at patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on merchandise, and have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services. But also, you can get that if you boost our Discord server. Just saying. Just saying.
Mm.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Don't forget, you can also join our GK community over on our Discord channel by clicking the link down on our description section below. And if you want to more, follow and subscribe to get more updates when new episodes go live every
Everywhere.
Ernell, you good? Ernell?
Yeah, I just saw a video.
Ernell, hey, I need you to look alive. Ernell,
Mhm.
Ernell, look alive, because we have to set sail, everyone. But until next time.
Cannon, yeah, for sure.